Sagittarius, how are you doing? Let's see what messages want to come through for you, what you need to know right now for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Have faith in your dreams. Confidence is the key to your success. We have Leo energy. Some of you could be connecting with a Leo or have a Leo placements. This is a time where you're really having to push through and believe in yourself and believe in that vision and believe in your hopes. Okay? No time for negativity. It's actually time to release it. Full moon and Scorpio at the bottom. Time to release negativity. The only thing that will stop you from your dream, from your desired outcome or your desired reality is negative thinking, negative energy, negative actions. You know, right now, your faith might be tested. I don't know why I'm getting that. I think it's just this Scorpio negative, releasing negativity. I feel like that could be your greatest test, is in having faith in yourself, having faith in the divine, having trust that everything's truly working out for you. It's going to be okay. Confidence is the key to your success. There's something that you have realized recently or in the near future. You're gaining access to a new level of confidence in yourself, in your worth, in your ability, in your strength. And it's creating this space for more play. It's bringing in more fun. It's bringing in more flexibility. And I'm just thinking how Leo is the 5th house, and that's like your childlike energy. It's bringing more of this free-spirited, less confined, less rules or regulation. It feels like kind of shedding dead skin or like this heavy weight that's been lifted. That's what I'm getting from this. So, new door activated, new path activated for you. And you're going to be very successful. Whatever it is that you do, whatever that you have been working on or putting energy into, whether it be about yourself, your own goals, a job, project, a relationship, I see this is going to be very successful. So dream big. Let yourself dream as big as possible. Imagine. Because if you imagine, it already is. It already is a reality that you're shifting to. So if you can see it in your mind's eye, or you can feel the emotion, you can feel that excitement, it's already yours. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius right now. Sagittarius, 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. Get a very nostalgic, dreamy, fantasy energy. 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. I'm going to pull more. Hangman was at the bottom, so that's Pisces energy. Pisces season's making you really dream, right? You're dreaming big. Maybe it's a dream that you had in the past that you've forgotten about, a forgotten dream. Ace of Pentacles, next card out. The Tower and Temperance. Everything is happening within divine rhyme and reason. 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, King of Cups at the bottom. We have Scorpio and your energy Sagittarius coming through as the main zodiacs. Also Leo from earlier. So 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. These cards came out together, one above the other. This is a time where your dreams could be extremely realistic. Like nighttime, or even if you're just like meditating or you're having little naps, you're getting visions of either past selves in this lifetime or even previous lives, past lives. For some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but there's something being brought up about your past, okay? And who you came into this world, who you're meant to step into, who you're meant to become, and the old outdated ways that you're having to shed, that you're having to heal, and that you're having to clear and cleanse. And I feel like your dreams right now could be very symbolic of this shedding of the skin. So if you've been having any vivid dreams, I would recommend getting a dream journal, write that shit down. But there's like this calmness. There's this trust. There is some reflection though. There's answers that you're gaining, clarity that you're understanding now from a different viewpoint versus who you were then, who you are now. Completely different version, completely different understanding. So as we're in this time, we have Mercury retrograding this month. We just came out of all these eclipse energies and it's fizzling out. This is a time of reflection and a time of renewal. And there's something you're pondering on, but whatever this is from your past, it's like you are either feeling at peace about it, or this, looking back, it's bringing you peace. There's this peace of mind. So then the next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if like money is connected to this, finances, a source of income. Maybe some of you could be starting a new job and that's what's bringing you peace. It's like, like I finally feel safe. I feel secure. My bills are paid. I got money saved. Everything's great. I feel like, okay, I can finally rest. I can finally ease into things. Ace of Pentacles though, multiple opportunities are just, it's like one thing after the other after the other. Like I feel like a big door is opening up for you and there's just so many different things that are bringing in stability, that are bringing in comfort, but also there's this level of expansion taking place. The next card is Tower. So that does bring in some surprises. I feel like perhaps you weren't anticipating this. You didn't go into this expecting your whole world opening up. Maybe you were going into this kind of like looking back at what you came from and you're like, oh yeah, it'll probably be something like this, probably be something familiar, you know, and I'm cool with that. I like that. Cool. Safe. I feel comfortable. This feels like it's right up my alley. And yes, that's true. That's true. But there's more. There's something that's like doubling, tripling, quadrupling. It's like expanding in a way that it's like snowballing, actually, right? Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. This is snowballing, snowball effect. Something's getting much bigger. There's something coming up about a financial investment. So I'm not sure if this is like in stocks. I'm not sure if this is a property that you have, or just there's something that you have been investing time, energy, your resources, money. Like you've been putting in steady effort. And you've had a lot of trust in this. And it's really paying off, or it's really like snowballing. That's the fucking word that they're giving. It's snowballing. It's snowballing. It's snowballing. Everything is happening in divine reason and rhythm and sequence, getting you exactly where you need to be right here, right now. Even you coming across this video, you're exactly meant to be where you are in this moment. Tower and Temperance. So whatever little shakeups, whatever little surprises, whatever little hiccups possibly, and we'll clarify and we'll see what this Tower might be representing in your life. But whatever that is, it's just bringing in change. It's necessary change and you're going with the flow. You're like, okay, I surrender, take the wheel. I trust in this. This is for my highest good. I'm actually going to use this as an opportunity to make things work in my favor. So you're working with the energy and it's not like you're manipulating the energy, but you're just turning it in your favor. It's like if it's a hot day, I don't know. I just got an image in my mind's eye of someone cooking an egg on a windshield. It's like, okay, it's fucking hot, but you know what? I have this egg. I mean, that's kind of gross. Like, no, don't do that. But it's like if life gives you lemons, make lemonade, you know? Taking advantage of whatever opportunity that's being presented to you, making it work in your favor. Next card we have at the bottom was the Nine of Wands. So this is persistence. This is your perseverance. This is you powering through and dedicating and not quitting, even, you know, during some shakeups, even during some crazy shit, even during tests that life be throwing your way. This is you. You're unshakable. Nine of Wands to the Two of Cups. If this is about a partnership, this is you guys proving your loyalty to one another. Yeah, Nine of Cups, King of Cups. Proving your loyalty and your commitment to the relationship and to your plans for the future. Building trust, building a foundation that's long lasting. It's pretty good. I like it. Power couple, power couple, literally. Beautiful. Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. You are this person's wish come true. They are your wish come true. You guys are bringing your life forces together, and it's quite powerful. It's very healing as well. 9 of Cups and the King of Cups, very healing, very uplifting, very inspiring. And that's why, again, you feel so calm. You just, overall, this entire reading, you feel very chill. You feel very much at peace. I know we saw the whole work through your negativity. You are. What was underneath that? A fiery climax approaches and communications key. Well, nothing's holding you back. If anything, I see that you're being pushed forwards and you're being supported. And again, there's like this desire or some sort of manifestation that is on its way. You're magnetic. You're pulling it in. You don't really have to lift a finger. You just need to stay strong. You just need to really put your foot down and just not waver. No going back and forth. No more questioning. No more doubting. None of that shit. You question it. At any moment you start having that negative thought, or you start feeling like you're losing control, get back into the present. No more wavering. 9 of Cups, the King of Cups. Your wish, if your wish is, I just want to heal, I just want to be at peace, I just want to be emotionally stable, I just want to feel connected to myself, connected to my body, feeling emotionally regulated, right? That's literally happening as we speak. Probably even as you're listening to this, you're like, yeah, I do feel like that. I am feeling really like in control and in my body. I'm feeling myself. Yeah. King of Cups, 9 of Cups. You feel really good about this. Someone who supports you in your dreams. There's this partnership here. Someone who's willing to go the lengths to support you in your endeavors. If you're a healer or a light worker, that's coming up for somebody here. Or if you've had this kind of inquisitive, you want to know more, you're curious. We got 9-9 coming through, making me think of 9th house energy, Sagittarius. It's your house, right? We got Sagittarius, Temperance. You may have this curiosity to travel or to study something or to learn more about something. It's sparking your interest, so you should definitely give it a go. Maybe it's something that you've thought about in the past, but you were like, I don't have the energy for it. I don't have time for it, or I don't really have faith in this dream. It's just a dream. But no, you're turning your dream into a reality. You're living proof that your dreams can turn into reality, making your dreams come true. Okay? So, very nice. Let's dive deeper. 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. There's someone that might even be dreaming about you. If you're dreaming about them, they're dreaming about you. Like you're on someone's mind heavily. Yeah, and going back to the cards at the bottom, someone wants to prove themselves to you. 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups. 6 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So your past is guiding you forwards. Past can definitely give us a bit of a understanding of what might show up again or what might repeat itself, or history don't lie, patterns don't lie. So as you're progressing forwards, as you're moving forwards, your approach is a little bit different. And this may have to do with, let's see, we have 3 of Swords, Page of Wands, and Judgment. There's some energy that you're shedding of overcoming hurt, heartbreak, loss, failure, regret. You're not letting that consume you. You're not letting that overtake you or control you. You are choosing to look at the divine blessing in this challenge. And yeah, I just see, like, again, energy of healing. So if we put this all into context of this 4 of Swords and 6 of Cups, you're like looking back at the past and you're understanding why things had to happen, because it had to wake you up. It had to steer you in the right path, steer you in the right direction, redirection, right? God's protection, rejection, redirection, God's protection. And now there's this opportunity coming towards you, or more like you're moving towards it. It doesn't really, I feel like because of the actions that you've been taking, it's leading you to this new, it's this Ace of Pentacles. We're going to look into it next, but this Page of Pentacles is the Ace. So it's like, let me see what this Ace of Pentacles is. Like I said, some of you, this is a new job. It's a new way of life. It's a new routine. It's a new habit. It's a new way. We look at this. Let me show you. Where's my, oh, I don't have it right now. I'll use this pen. Got this farmland on one side. And then we have this empty plot of land. Well, I said plate of land. Plate of lamb. I'm just kidding. See? Starting fresh. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I heard someone talking. But yeah, so it's like, what do you want to build on this empty plot of land? It's yours. It's in your name. Maybe you have moved to an acreage, or some of you have bought land, or you're thinking about it, or maybe this is a dream that you've had, or like whether it's been like a dream wish that you have, or this is like a dream that you literally, when you slept, you dreamt of the peaceful landscape. Like, all right, Ace of Pentacles. Something you could even turn into a profit. Why am I getting like, if you bought land, okay, comment down below if this is you. This is so specific. Like probably one person, but if you like bought land, or you're thinking about buying land, you're like, I'm gonna open up like a rental, a holiday rental thing, and that can be a source of income, or I don't know, right? Maybe you got your home that you live in, but then maybe just a little bit down a ways, there's like a holiday rental, or like an extra holiday home, or a cabin, or some shit. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna turn that into another stream of revenue, or you know, like it might not be that, but you got some gears turning of like how you can make more money. For some of you, this is about your money. And this could even be relating back to some sort of creative pursuit, or something that you see as fun and fulfilling and like enjoyable and pleasurable, but then it also can bring in some moolah. That's for some of you. Two of Pentacles. You got options. I'm gonna tell you that, you got options. Knight of Cups, maybe in love, maybe in a little romance. Strength. King of Cups at the bottom. Water energy. Leo energy. It's just about you following your heart. At the end of the day, whatever the heck we're talking about, whatever this opportunity, multiple avenues, hit my plant, my fake plant, but there's this need for you to listen to your heart. This need for you to follow your soul, what feels the best, what feels truly in alignment with you, what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel like, this is where I can lay my head at night and feel at peace and not worry or constantly have to look over my shoulder. I feel secure in this. Okay, so you're like weighing out options. You're weighing out, okay, how I feel about this, how I feel about that. You're going to make a choice that's going to benefit you greatly. And if this is in love, right, you're like deciding, do I want to give my heart to this person? Do I want to commit to this person? Okay, maybe you're dating, right? Maybe you're single. You have options. You're like, what is going to be the best path for me? What's going to be the best choice for my future? What feels best for me? Me. me. It's like, what's going to be best? King of Cups, Hierophant, Queen of Cups. Ooh, look, a pair. It's right there. Divine pair, divine mask, divine femme. In between the Hierophant. This is a spiritual connection. This is switching a little bit gears from money to love. Or, you know what? It doesn't even have to be about love. This could even just be representing like a business partnership. But Knight of Cups does bring in that romantic aspect. So you and a partner may decide to start a business together or start some sort of project. Why am I hearing non-profit organization? That's for some. Sponsors and shit. I don't know. I'm hearing things like about that. But this could even be, if this is just about you and you're like, Jade, I ain't dealing with nobody. All right, well, this is where you are aligning your masculine and feminine energies into this really nice flow. Really good harmony. Cool. But I am seeing a commitment, some big commitment, a big contract. It may be a physical contract, which again, always double, triple check, but especially as we're in this retrograde energy, Mercury can bring in some confusions, muddled mess. So always read the fine print, but especially now, like triple, quadruple check. Know what you're getting into. So the Tower. Why is the Tower here for Sagittarius? Tell me about the Tower for Sagittarius. We have the Chariot. Ooh, things are moving fast. Oh, Three of Swords. Okay. There's a few speed bumps. Few turbulent moments. Okay. Two of Swords and also the Five of Wands. Okay, so things are moving very fast. Left, right, center. Things are moving rapidly. Tower and the Chariot in a way that there could be some unexpected twists and turns. There probably will be some surprises. So slow down when you're turning. Otherwise, you might crash. You might fall off the edge of the cliff. Be careful, right? Chariot to the Three of Swords, because if you rush right on in without a plan or without intention, you just act impulsively, or you start to waver, you start to second guess, you start to think of things in more of a negative aspect. You start thinking, what could go wrong? Maybe I'm not good enough. I'm a failure. I'm a fuck up. That's going to end badly. So steer clear of that. You're the one driving this boat or this chariot. So be in control of yourself as best as possible. You know, Tower sometimes this throws up things that are out of our control. Sometimes the most painful and uncomfortable situations happen to wake us up or to get us down a specific particular path. And in the moment, we're like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? Oh my God. And it's uncomfortable. Trust me, y'all. I was feeling that the last couple weeks. But we pushed through on the other side. Right? But this is now where we always have a choice. We always have a choice how we respond, how we react, how we can only control ourselves. And to an extent, right? We can't control what our body does. But, you know, power of the mind can be very powerfully and healing. But that's a topic for another day. But Two of Swords, Three of Swords or Two of Swords. So you're finding yourself getting burned. You keep putting your hand in the fire and you're like, why is this fire burning me? Come on, Saggy. You're the fire element. You know how to work your magic. You know how to work your element. And if you don't, well, perfect learning opportunity. So making better choices in the long run. Three of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Now, I am seeing for some of you, there's this crossroad and you're being pulled in two different directions, head versus heart, head versus heart. And you're like straddling two different worlds or two different paths. It's like mixing old aged wine with new wine. It just doesn't mix. It just doesn't mix. Something you may be on the fence about is ending. Let's see, Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles. There's something you could be choosing to walk away from, but you may be holding on out of fear or out of guilt or out of worry that there's something that you're not seeing, or maybe you're needing to give it more time, or maybe you're being too sensitive. You're on the fence of should you stay, should you go? But this is a time where if something's not in alignment with you, this is a time to make that change. This is a time to walk away. This is a time to make that adjustment, even if it hurts. Just because it hurts doesn't mean to stop, you know, building a muscle, lifting some weights. You feel the burn. You want to stop. Push through. That's where you get the gains. No pain, no gain. So this is building up your strength. This is helping you evolve. This is necessary at this point in time in your journey. This is preparing you for an amazing life and amazing future. So I would say not to resist. The more you resist, the more challenging and the more difficult this experience will be. The more you lean into it, the more that you allow, the more you surrender, the easier it'll be. I'm not saying that it's going to be a walk in the park, easy peasy. It's, you know, it's going to... everyone's situation is different, but all I can say is everything is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Then this is just a moment in time, and you will get through this like you always do. Let's see temperance, why temperance is here. And you can turn this around in your favor. I always see like temperance is like you always have a say, you have a place, you have the ability to work with the energy that you're being thrown, whatever that's being dished your way, whatever cards that you've been given, you can make this work in your advantage. Literally Wheel of Fortune coming out. You can make this work out in your advantage to your best outcome. But that's where you have to practice positivity instead of negativity. You're allowed to have bad moments. You're allowed to think negatively. But what matters is if you can just get back into focusing for the very best of yourself, like thinking best case scenario, challenging the negative beliefs, negative thoughts, negative story. The Moon and the Six of Wands. I'm seeing like you coming out on top of whatever this is, whatever these struggles, whatever these challenges are, and moving through the uncertainty. It's freaky. It's a little freaky deaky, but you have to continue to honor yourself, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. This is leading you to victory. You're coming out a winner. You're coming out on top, better than you even imagined. Everything's working out in your favor. It is. Claim it. Start saying that, start speaking that out loud to yourself. Everything always works out for me. Affirm that in the comments below. Everything always works out for me. Don't disagree. Don't say it doesn't. It does. If you say it doesn't, then you're affirming that, and then you're manifesting that, and you're experiencing more of that. You're saying to the universe, yes, give me more of that. We don't want that. Everything always works out for you. So you may not see the success or this win or this victory or this positive news coming in just yet, but just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. Oh, it's there. It's happening now. It's happening now, man. It's happening now. All right. So having to really persist. Nine of Wands. Emperor, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups. I'm seeing an ending taking place. Could be very emotional. This could be involving you, someone who could be older than you, someone that may be in a position of authority, or somebody who, someone who may have some form of control or upper hand. I don't know if it's about finances or if this is the boss, or again, if this is just a person of authority, but something about this is ending and you're getting recognition. There's something about you being rewarded for your efforts and for your patience and for your trust. There is a reward that comes at the end of all this. And you're like, well, what is the reward? Let's look into this Nine of Cups. And I gotta go. Nine of Cups. Let's see what this reward is for Sagittarius. Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. What's this reward? Okay, Four of Wands flipping out in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Justice. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. So it's slow and steady, but with time, with reason, things are starting to get back on track. Four of Wands reverse can definitely represent some sort of relationship or partnership. I'll talk about something else, but right now this could represent instability or unrequited effort, some sort of imbalance that's been taking place. Now, the next cards we have is Six of Pentacles and Justice, telling me that things are now starting to become more fair, more like neutralized is actually what I'm hearing, like neutralizing, okay? Something's becoming more kind of like equal. So I don't know if that's equal partnerships, equal shares, equal money, and equal exchange. Something's just becoming more fair. Something's becoming more fair, more just. There's a fair outcome. What was the other thing? This Four of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Cups. This, I'm getting actually in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the image of uprooting a plant in a pot that's too small, needs a bigger pot, more room to grow. So I'm actually feeling like if you felt in some way, shape, or form, if you experienced some sort of uprooting in your life, some shakeup in your life, it's helping you expand your foundation, because right now the foundation is not, it's not sturdy enough, it's not big enough to support you in your future endeavors or this new life that you want, and these desires that you have that you really want to experience right now. The thing is, the foundation is not able to support or sustain that lifestyle or those desires. So basically you're being uprooted, and so this uproot might feel a little crazy, a little chaotic, might feel like it's out of your control, but it's really truly for your best self. It's true for your best life. It's for your highest good. So this uprooting is helping you expand, and it might feel uncomfortable or it might feel a little foreign. It might feel out of your, comfort zone, but you can't grow in your comfort zone. There's a fair exchange taking place. So whatever that you may be losing, we saw things coming up about ending or walking away from something, or just like a significant chapter, a significant door is closing. There is a fair exchange, and whatever that you lost or whatever that's been cleared or removed or cleansed from your life, it is going to be replaced with something that's either of equal or of better. Normally, universe, when something's being stripped away from us, because there's something better, much better fit for us, better alignment with us. If you like lost a job, if you whatever, something much better fit for you. And in the moment, it might feel like, oh my God, what the fuck? But in the grand scheme of things, you're truly better off. And you have to believe that. You have to know that. And if you don't, well, you don't. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Magician. Everything's working out for you. Everything truly manifesting in your favor. Okay. So I think I'll leave your reading here, Saggy. I hope you found this helpful and insightful. Let me know in the comments below. Private readings are available. If you sent a request, I will get back to you. I have a lot to catch up on. You can find me on my Instagram and my TikTok at JadeStoneTarot, and I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful day.